Hello everyone, welcome to Sunburned Albino Plays Jack 3. I'm gonna jump up in the air right now. Alright, it's been a little bit since I've played this game, as you might have known if you had watched my last Fire Emblem, well, I mean, technically those are gonna go up at the same time, aren't they? So, yeah, you might not have heard, but I was on, the reason there's been no videos for, like, an entire week, I think, is because I went on vacation, to if you can call it a vacation. I went to visit relatives. It's not really a vacation. That's more like, you know, just more chores outside of the house that you live in. But I was there for, yeah, like a week. And, so now I am back. And I obviously didn't bring, you know, any of my, like, video game stuff. I mean, that would sort of undermine the point of visiting relatives because, you know, as the rule for relatives goes, all relatives are pretty much required to not have internet, so that was what I was having to deal with. And we were staying at a hotel that had very shoddy internet and wanted to charge me for streaming videos and downloading stuff. If I were to do those things, it would be like an extra 30 bucks. So I was not going to be having any of that. But everything's, you know, fine now. I'm getting back into the swing of things. I got back yesterday, in terms of when this video was happening, so let's go.
Attention all people of Spargus. A large storm is heading our way. Prepare the city. Jack, there are 4 wastelanders out there who still have not reported in. I want you to go out and find them. Do whatever it takes to bring them back.
Oh, shit. You know, this is another one of those, you know, hunter-gatherer card, storm, timed, get stuff missions. Which is, you know, those are the ones that I like the least. It's not like they're, you know, innately bad in themselves. It's just that I, myself, am not really into the whole concept of go find people in a desert and bring them back before time runs out. You know, time challenges are the crux of what I hate about video games. I want to do things at my own pace, you know, I don't care if people's lives are on the line, I don't care if it makes absolute sense that I should get to a certain point in time, at the time done. I just want forever to, you know, I just want enough time. Which is really, I think the main reason why I cannot stand Dead Rising is because there's always the, you know, this overarching, like, time thing where, like, I just get really stressed out. Like, it doesn't matter how far away the time actually is from where I'm actually at. Like, I could have absolutely plenty of time to do all the things that I need to do, but just the fact that there's the sense of a clock ticking down is enough to make me really, like, it's not good for my mental health to play, like, these time-inclusive games. But, in any case, I will play them. God, these things are so hard to control. I mean, it's as it should be, right? Because we're on frickin' sand. And, you know, what car is going to control perfectly on sand? I'm pretty sure that was their, you know, their, like, temperament, their mindset. When making it, like, we're gonna make the car kind of difficult to control because that makes it more realistic. But that doesn't make it any less of a pain in the ass, you know? Alright. But I think I'm gonna be able to get through this just fine. I mean, oh, you dick, get the fuck out of here with your stuff. Get out. Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, they do give us plenty of time. And you'll be fine as long as you don't make any sort of grievous, like you don't get knocked off a cliff. Okay, but yeah, just avoid everything. Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, I think the defining factor here is going to be, will I sustain not taking enough damage? to kill me? And will that, you know, will I be able to hold out? I think that's going to be the real issue, if there is an issue. But I should be fine. Okay. Yeah, don't call me buddy. We've never met before. I did save your life, but, you know, that sort of acquaintanceship only goes so far. Okay. Out. Oh, damn it. Okay, I'm going to need to jump off this thing. Oh! Oh, barely made that. Okay. Hi. Get the hell in here. Alright. I actually was going to not... Oh, shit. Okay, that did some damage. But it could have been a lot worse. We could have landed, like, on our ass. And that would have been bad. But yeah, I almost didn't go up that bridge. Because I didn't know that I needed to. But I decided, you know, I might as well. Because it seems like a more direct route. But it turns out it was the only route, and I wouldn't have been able to get up there any other way. So that was good. Accidental instincts for me. We got one more guy. I've got 2/3 of my health left, but I've lost 1/3. As you can see, the storm is getting way freaking worse. That's not just your video. It's really hard to see. Oh, boy. Okay, well, I'm gonna jump off the cliff here, probably. Seems like the right thing to do. Alright. There we go. Yeah, that does damage even if you land it, but I think it's worth taking the shortcut. There's like, what? There's like 3.5 minutes left. I don't remember how many guys I've taken. This is the 4th guy, right? Oh, that's right, he's dead. Okay. Oh, there's that thing. Okay. Ah. Alright. I gotta remember how to kill this thing. Okay. So stay under it while it does its thing. And this is also kind of nerve-wracking. They give you plenty of time, but... Oh, God! Okay. Oh, that does 2 of them. That's right, you know, progression in these sort of boss fights, right? But yeah, this is absolutely the best gun to do this with. Just this rapid fire. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. God damn it. Oh well, we're gonna be fine. It's gonna die, like right now. There we go. Maybe avoid the explosion. Okay, it's dead. Okay. I would have thought that we would get something else out of that. We did get the Dark Eco Crystal that the guy was holding that was dead. But at that point, it seems like if I'm not going to get anything from that thing, then why did I even bother to kill it? Get the hell out of my way. Okay. You can see the little flame up at the top there. Well, you can't anymore, but you could for a little bit. Which is where we need to go. I probably do need to make this jump. I can't see where the end of the jump is. That was pure luck. Why don't we just... Okay. Alright, we're on the right track. Ah, damn it. How about you lower the wheels? I'm not gonna segue my way back to the frickin' thing here. Okay. What am I, a mall cop? You guys are in my way, so I might as well blow you up. And then there's rocks here. Okay. I might be in trouble here. I've still got half health, but I keep getting hung up on these things. No, we'll be fine. The place is like right here. I didn't even see that frickin' rock. That barrier. Let's go. Well, that was terrific. Oh my god. Go! There we go. Ah, close. Very close. Alright, we got plenty of time to do the next arena challenge, which I think is what is next. Where's a leaper? Because I want to, you know, get there a little faster. There you are. Okay. I cannot wait till we get the jet board. That is going to be my premier mode of transportation. Pretty much anywhere. And there's a cheat, actually, that is called Turbo Jetboard for when you're in the desert. Like, you can go out with the jetboard and it travels as fast as a car. And there's a ton of fun to be had doing that. You can't, like, kill the cars that are after you, but you can get to some pretty neat places. And you have way more, like, freedom of movement. And obviously the vehicular controlling issues do not apply to the jetboard. Oh, we have to do this shit. Oh, I don't like... I hate target practice, this kind of stuff. Oh well, let's do it.
Isn't it time for you ankle biters naps?
Yeah, whatever.
That gun turret used to be the only thing that stood between us and the desert's cruel kiss. I used to be the tall puppy on that baby. Wanna try to beat me, Score?
Oh, don't worry. Jack beats things all the time. Hey, Jack?
Oh, I get it. It's a masturbation joke. Oh. I'm glad I'm old enough to understand that now. The last time I played Jak 3 was like... What was I, like 10 or 12? I was not very old. Let us put it that way. Okay. So yeah, this is your very standard... Oh, okay. I get used to the, like, you know, gun controls here. It's inverted up and down, but not left to right. Which I guess is what you want it to be, but... I'm sort of getting a little backwards here. Luckily, there is, like, a mild auto-lock on, but the thing has to be, you know, like, right near it anyway. Yeah, but you get the more points you get for the earlier that you shoot the things. Which means you want to prioritize... Hit it! You want to prioritize the ones that are worth the most. Earliest. So you'll get the most points out of it. Alright, the goal's 7 grand. We're like a third of the way there. Okay. Oh, there's another one. I did not see the fourth one. Okay. I would assume it's gonna start getting harder. Like, it already kind of is, but, like, even more so. Since we're approaching the halfway point. Alright. Yeah, here we go. What do we got? Alright, as long as we don't miss any, I'll feel good about the stuff that happens. That was like, yeah, that was like plus 1,000. Oh. Just about there. Should be, like, immediate. Hit it! Jesus. Alright, we got it. Thank God.
So, you nippers walloped me, Score. Fine. The top poppy has to be snipped sometime. Law of the land says the top gunner holds a special trophy in honor of their skill. This crystal's yours now, but I'll be getting it back soon enough.
You can also go back and do it as a mini-game and just see how high you can possibly get. And I think there's, like, a reward for that. Oh, here comes the arena challenge. I don't know if the reward is, like, precursor orbs, or just, like, I don't know. Like, you would unlock something, perhaps. I'm pretty sure I left some stuff up here, so let me get that. Come on. They could be in the last bag. But they, of course, are not. Okay, so this is an arena fight. You can tell by the sword icon, I think. But I've been wrong before. I've been wrong lots of times, actually. It's really kind of an issue of how often that I'm wrong, but, like, still with my characteristic of thinking that I'm always right. And even if proven wrong, you know, pretty much outright, that does not mean that I will back down. In fact, quite the opposite. Alright, yeah, arena fight. Are we gonna get the blue gun now? Or is that later? Or we just get a new mod for the yellow or the red?
Greetings, brave fighters! The one, the only, the greatest highness of all highnesses! The magnificent, eminently...
Enough. Just get on with it.
Sorry, I got a bit carried away. Did I mention how fabulous your hair looks?
Back up.
Yes, right. Another round of games has been called. This is combat to the death. Good luck, and may the bravest man, or in some cases animal, win.
Oh yes, this is the blue gun. Blue gun is pretty good. You can think of it as like a, I probably shouldn't have done that. That's right, I forgot that there is fall damage. If only a little bit. Alright, yeah. Okay. But yeah, you know, it takes a little bit to wind up, but it's a freaking Gatling gun, and it's terrific. Who the fuck shot me? Since when do they have guns? Oh my god, okay. Now we're fine. Okay. Were there 80 guys? Because I've killed 60 of them already. That seems to not be as effective when the shots don't ricochet. I know there's a guy behind me. There are no longer guys behind me. Oh, I'm out of blue weapons now. That's fine. You know, I can just pretty much do this and count on killing everything. Except for the guys that come up immediately behind me, apparently. Oops. Is there a guy out here? No, he hasn't spawned yet. Alright, well, I don't know what chance he thinks he has against me. Goodbye.
Sig?
Jack? Dexter?
Sig!
Well, don't you two look sorrier than ever.
What are you doing here?
Honing my skills. Let's finish this.
Whoa, come on, Sig. I'm not gonna fight you.
If we don't, he'll kill us both. Rule of the arena. Sorry, nothing personal.
Uh-oh.
Blasphemy! One must destroy the other. Complete the test, or face worse pain.
I just know I'm gonna regret this.
Seize them! How dare you two defile the purity of the arena? Sig, your time in Haven City has poisoned you. And you, newcomer, you deserve no mercy. I should toss you both into the jaws of the desert. However, Sig, your years of service as our spy in Haven have earned you a chance to redeem yourself. But only this once.
A spy?
Just shut up. I'll tell you later.
There is a nest of metalpedes not too far from here. They have been harassing our artifact carriers for some time. I want you to drive into the heart of the nest and take out all the creatures you find inside. I'd say good luck, but then luck won't help you.
Alright, so if you played Jak 2, you know who Sig is, and you know why they would not fight each other, because they know each other, and they were friends, and they were partners in being all soldiery and stuff, you know, it's really cool. But in any case, as our punishment, we're gonna go fight some metalpedes. The deal with these things is that it's a car mission, and you have to kill them with, you know, like the car, and it's really It's not hard, per se. Like, I have sort of, like, PTSD from it just from being young and, like, thinking it was really scary. Not scary, but, like, just kind of difficult. Oh, shit, sorry. Didn't mean to, invoke the wrath of the female wastelanders. But, yeah, you'll see how it is. And actually, there's a ton of precursor orbs in the place, but unfortunately, you have to go back later with the jet board if you want to get them. Oh, here we... Oh, yeah, but we get a new car. The Gia Stomper. Oh, yeah. What's neat about this car is that the turret is like auto-aim. So, like, as long as someone's, like, in its field of vision, it's pretty much going to, you know, home in and aggro to them. But since there's only one gun, as opposed to, like, the 2 machine guns that are on most trucks, or cars, the damage is a little less. But, I think it's worth the homing. Alright. But yeah, you know, this is the tank car, right? It's the, you know, there's not a lot of mobility, it's pretty slow. But it can take a lot of damage. Apparently. Although, I am already lost a bit of health that I'm not sure how that happened. And yeah, it even locks onto the frickin' cactuses. Which is nice if I need them to be out of my way. Alright. I should be, while I'm driving, like, become familiar with the lay of the land around the desert and stuff, because I need to come back here. But yeah, these are the things we have to shoot, and there's also, like, metapedes. So we have to destroy their eggs and themselves.
Let's do it, Jack.
Alright. I don't think they let you get out of the car. Yeah, they don't let you get out of the car at this point for this mission. But we'll drive by some precursor orbs that you'll be able to see. They're on, like, sort of the outskirts of this area here. Like, behind some of these areas here. But yeah, like, there's some right up there that you could see. And, you know, like, back there, there's one there. There's, like, 3... Look at all of them. There's so many. I absolutely do have to come back here. I'll do it off camera, most likely. But yeah, I like having the jet board for it first, because you can run over these guys with the jet board and they'll still die. Oh, but yeah, these things, but those things are a pain in the ass. And as long as you're moving, they can't really get you. But if you ever stopped, they would eat your car up super fast. Alright, but we are approaching the place. Yeah, we gotta kill these things. So there's 1. 2. And then after that, I'm pretty sure the actual centipedes, metapedes themselves spawn. And then we have to kill them. And there's some bats. Metal bats, some meta bats. I don't know what you call them. You can call them whatever you want, I guess. Okay. And there's one more in this room. Oh, well, not really, but we did, you know, unlock the bridge, which will go to the next place and get the next 5. And then we have to go back. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember if there's 2 different missions in this place that I am thinking of, and I'm like sort of like putting them together in my brain. But I think you still have to kill the metapedes. All right, let's do that for now. There's still there's still 2 back here. You can see them on the map. Which is really helpful, so... okay, good. I'm really glad I didn't have to go actually in there to make that work. Oh, damn it. Oh, God. Okay, we're fine. Alright, but that was just, you know, a bridge that you could have taken, and it would have made things easier. Oh, now we have to get the hell out of here. Because, you know, the room is filling with toxic gas, or whatever the deal is. Oh, shit. Oh, shut up, Sig. You can take an impact. Please let me get up here. Fuck me. Oh, God. I gotta find the way up. Okay, well, this is the way up. Here we go. Okay. And then we gotta make our way. Okay, so the Metalpedes are not yet. That is a separate mission. I understand. But that one's gonna be fun. I can't help but notice that I'm somehow going the wrong way. Oh, there's the... okay, yeah. Map. You know, watch the map, and all will be revealed, or at least the locations of stuff that you're going to. Okay. It's tempting to, like, cut across and take, like, a shortcut, but I would rather just span the length of the place that I'm supposed to go. There we go. Just to make sure that I don't damn myself to die from toxic... Are you shitting me? Oh, God. Go! Okay, there we go. Alright. We're not out of the woods yet. But we are pretty close. You know, the entrance is coming right up here. There we go. Alright.
I'm impressed, and you destroyed the metalhead eggs. I suppose mercy is in order, and it is granted. You will not be cast out, but next time, I will not be so lenient. Never again defile the arena.
Well, never again put us against each other, right? Alright, but we'll go back to the thing. The sanctuary. The place where, you know, the cars are. There's another cave right there. I kind of want to know where that goes. Sig, you do not need to make impact noises every time I go over a speed bump. What are you, my grandmother? Okay, and a little bit of turbo, just for good. That lasts so little, not long at all. It's like 2 seconds. And it speeds me up not at all, very much, barely.
Jack, this is Ashlyn. I'm glad you're still alive. I see Damus still keeps tabs on his old beacons. Listen, I've got to see you immediately. I've landed out by the Oasis, but I don't have much time. Please, come find me.
Okay. Well, hold on. Is there anything else to do in here? Like, is there a mission here before we go out there? The answer is no. Which means that that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.